We are back with another In Tune, a segment where we get closer to the artists and organizations we work with. Today we have Case in Point. What's up, Case?
What's up?
You cool if I ask a couple of questions?
I don't mind at all.
If you can let us know a little bit about your background and maybe how you got started into music.
I actually got started years ago. I like to tell people I was born with it. It's something that I think has kind of always been in me. But my real start in music came when I was probably about 8 years old. You actually got me started on it. I think it just went from there. FL has always been my go-to ever since.
That's great, dude. Ever since then, you just kind of kept with it. A lot of people, such as myself, like put it down, pick it up.
I think I had a little bit of that myself. I think for me, it was more just getting discouraged and the self-doubt, but for the most part, yeah, I've stuck with it. The singing is something kind of new. It's something I've always done. It's just letting it out to the public and letting the public hear that. I don't think I'm as bashful as I used to be doing these shows and finally putting my stuff out there, I think has opened up my shell a little bit. But yeah, there was definitely a point where I was absolutely bashful.
So if you didn't know, Kaysen had jumped on a couple of songs with me. I was having a problem writing this song, and then he jumped in the booth for me, and he did a hook. And just how he did it and how the voice went was just dope. So thank you for that. How do you want the fans that you have or the audience to feel when they hear your music?
I want them to feel whatever the vibe of the song is. I think I go through a lot of different vibes. What the real message is that travels throughout all my music is if you want to do it, just do it. I dive a lot into my struggle with coming up in the music and just my struggle in general. I think all of that plays a part into the message of if you want to do something, follow your dreams, chase it with all that you have, and make it happen.
That's awesome. I like that. Do you feel that your music strengthens communities?
I believe that it has the potential to do so, yes. My music is mostly about a struggle of some sort. And I think, finding people who are dealing with that same struggle or struggles of their own can relate to that. I think that in itself builds a sense of community. For example, Joyner Lucas or J. Cole,
right.
They have such a big following because people can relate to the things that they're going through, and even from millions of miles away, creates a community of its own.
I feel the same way. I feel like whatever you're about as far as writing, what your music is and your platform and how you use your platform, I think that's by all means so important. I appreciate you for using your platform for good. I'm always seeing the positivity come out of you.
Absolutely. I've been so strong on that because that was something that I always struggled with. Being positive definitely wasn't one of my fortes at any point. So it's something that I've recently developed and I'm continuing to develop and, learning to keep a positive mindset and approach every situation with confidence and positivity.
That's good because it spreads like a smile. Well, okay then, man. Thank you for joining In Tune.
Absolutely. I'm glad to be here.
One more thing. How can these people find you? How can they follow you? What can they do to support you in your music journey?
I think the follow is pretty much all it takes. Just to follow, a like on a post, anything like that really helps. You can find me on just about all social media platforms. I believe it's the same on every single one, at Case in Point. KASINPOINTE.
What does that name mean?
I like to write real music, so everything I say is a case in point. Nobody can tell my story the way that I can tell my story, and everything that I say is a fact in some way, shape, or form. And so, case in point. And then the E, just because I'm a little extra.
Okay. You heard it here, folks. This is Case in Point, and you are In Tune. Thanks again.